Well, hello and welcome to Church in the Community from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jefferson Williams, coming to you from the remote location of Pontiac, Illinois. Do I look a little different to you? I don't know, I probably don't. But over the weekend, the little church that I serve called me to be their senior pastor. So I am a pastor again. I'm in the pastor saddle all over again. So I was out of the pastorate for 5 years and I needed it. It was good. I needed a sabbatical. I took a 5 year sabbatical. So my office is in flux. I'm trying to move books. I'm trying to get everything into my office over at the church. And yeah, it's just crazy. But I'm excited. So week 5 of Church in the Community. I wanted to tell you that I've started working, grading your interview questions. Fantastic. I love this assignment. I love when I finally get to read the interviews and everything about these people. It's really really cool. We've even got one student in this class that's gunning for a state senator. So if that happens, I think that'd be a first. We've had mayors, but I don't think we've ever had a senator. So I did want to explain something because I think a lot of people were confused. Your survey questions, that was just for this assignment, for that assignment. You're not going to actually be doing surveys. You're just going to be doing the interviews. Okay? So the questions are what you're going to use for that. Okay, week 5. You are going to be doing a Google tour. And you're going to spend 4 hours in the community that is right around your church. And what I want you to do is I want you to just walk around your town or drive around your town, and you're going to make an 8-site Google tour. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, there's actually links in the Blackboard, 3 or 4 different ways to show you how to do it. And what you're going to do is you're going to give me a virtual tour of your town. And I love this assignment too because when we're online, it's hard to get to know not just you, but your community, which I really enjoy getting to know. So I've taught this class multiple times, so I actually have seen a lot of cool things. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk around, you're going to take pictures, be ethical with your pictures. Remember, don't take pictures of people without their permission and that sort of thing. But like if I were to do it here in Pontiac, I would go down and take a picture of the swinging bridges. That's a big deal here. I would go down and take a picture of the Pontiac Museum, largest museum of Pontiac memorabilia and cars in the world, I think, and that sort of thing. I'd also take a picture of the little pharmacy right down the street from the church, that sort of thing. So you'll take a picture. You're going to include your raw notes, your field notes. So you're just going to write everything that you saw, and then in your tour, you're going to include the picture and then summarize what you wrote about that into 100 words. 100 words. Just 100 words, okay? So here's the thing that you need to also remember. Make the Google tour public. Because what happens a lot of times is when I go to grade it, it's private. So make sure it's public, okay? So your discussion board is one of my favorites. It's Piper versus Keller. Sunday. Piper versus Keller. Yes! Maybe it's a false dichotomy. Maybe it's fake outrage. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be watching a clip from John Piper. John, listen to me. From John, my buddy John, from Piper and then Keller. You're going to be reading Keller. Is there a universal presentation of the gospel, or should you contextualize the gospel? Can you go into, for those of you who are youth ministry people, could you use Greg Steer's GOSPEL? Could you use that anywhere without contextualizing it, or should you contextualize the gospel? So you're going to be doing the discussion board, kind of talking about that, writing about that. Okay, that's it for this week. That's week 5. The question of the week is very simple. What's the most beautiful place you've ever been? And I think for me, I went hiking in Wyoming. We hiked 9 hours up, and we were at the tree line, and I remember laying on a rock at night, and I had never seen so many stars. Like the entire sky was full of stars, and I could see the Milky Way like plain as. It was awesome. So just the most beautiful place you've ever been. That's your question of the week. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or a prayer request, please let me know. And oh, one more thing. Please start scheduling your interviews now, because some of these people are busy people. So you don't want to run up against the last, right at the end and go, oh my gosh, they couldn't meet with me. And also remember that you need to have at least 4. Look at the chart and make sure you have 2 from each. And I've had people do like 5, 6, 7 of these things, which is really cool. But you don't have to. Okay. All right, that's it. Onward and upwards. Let's do week 5 together.